Kim Jong-un's missiles raining down on Ukrainian villages. A family annihilated, children among the dead. Russia isn't just fighting Ukraine anymore, it's being armed by a rogue regime. Fresh stockpiles, 30,000 troops on standby. The alliance between Moscow and Pyongyang is no longer a secret. So, why is the world still watching? Is Kim supplying ballistic missiles to Putin for attacks on Ukraine? The question is gaining momentum after a recent revelation by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who claimed that Russian forces struck the village of Radushna with a North Korean ballistic missile, killing multiple members of a single family, including the father, mother, and at least 4 of their children. Preliminary assessments indicate the weapon was supplied by Pyongyang, marking the first suspected North Korean ballistic missile used by Russian forces in nearly a year.
In the strike on Radushne, for the first time in a while, the Russians used a North Korean missile, according to preliminary data. Of course, more examinations will follow, and everything will be verified. But as of now, it is a North Korean ballistic missile. The alliance between the Moscow scumbags and the deranged regime in North Korea exists for the sake of missiles. North Korean troops on our borders here in Europe and killing our Ukrainian children.
Zelensky further said that while many countries around the world had condemned the strike and expressed their sympathy, what Ukraine urgently needs is not mere sympathy and condemnation, but air defense missiles, along with stronger international pressure on Russia.
Of course, many around the world condemned this strike today. There were many expressions of sympathy over the loss of life. However, it is not mere sympathy and condemnation, but air defense missiles and pressure on Russia that can stop this dumb Russian war. Air defense missiles. For Patriots in the first place, but also for NASAMS, Iris, T, Hawk, and our other systems are the key priority.
However, a military source, who requested anonymity because of the sensitivity of the matter, said that on July 30th, Ukrainian radars picked up 2 missile tracks characteristic of North Korean KN-23 or KN-24 short-range ballistic missiles flying towards Kryvyi Rih during the attack. Earlier, a military source told Reuters that Russia has started using North Korean missiles again for the first time since August. This suggests Russia has received a new shipment of fresh stockpiles of missiles from North Korea, giving Moscow more weapons to use as it increases its missile attacks. The military source said that the use of North Korean missiles would fit a pattern in which Russia has been shifting to using more ballistic missiles, like its Iskander 9M723, which can only be intercepted by US-made Patriot air defense systems. The North Korean missiles have a larger warhead and longer range than Russia's Iskander short-range ballistic missiles, although they are less accurate. Zelensky also earlier claimed this week that Russia wants to bring in an additional 30,000 troops from North Korea to fight alongside Russian forces against Ukraine. In 2024, North Korea sent 14,000 troops to help Moscow's forces repel a Ukrainian incursion into Russia's Kursk region. It has also supplied millions of artillery shells for the Russian war effort. On July 30th, Russia pounded Ukraine with dozens of missiles and hundreds of drones in an overnight attack that killed at least 9 people, officials said, at a time when the Ukrainian military is grappling with an acute shortage of high-end air defenses. The battlefield may no longer be Russia's only source of reinforcements. Ukraine now claims Moscow is preparing to bring in 30,000 more North Korean troops, a move that could dramatically deepen one of the world's most controversial military alliances. If confirmed, it would mark a major escalation in the war and raise fresh fears that the conflict is no longer confined to Europe, but is now embroiling Asia as well. According to the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, Russia is preparing to receive an additional 30,000 North Korean troops to fight alongside Russian forces.
We also see Russia's cooperation with North Korea. Russia wants to bring in another 30,000 North Korean troops. Preparations have been underway in Russia's Voronezh region since June to receive them. In addition, North Korea is preparing to supply Russia with new launchers for ballistic missiles. This is a threat not only to Ukraine. Russia is helping North Korea learn how to wage war, improve its weapons, and gain real combat experience in using them. All of this poses a threat to every country in Asia that lies within range of North Korean missiles.
Citing the intel inputs received by his country, Zelensky claims preparations have been underway since June in Russia's Voronezh region to accommodate the new deployment. Zelensky vowed that Ukraine would respond to that threat. The latest claim comes after North Korea previously sent an estimated 14,000 soldiers to Russia's Kursk region under a mutual defense pact signed between Moscow and Pyongyang in 2024. Those troops were deployed to help Russian forces repel a major Ukrainian incursion into the border region. According to the Ukrainian president, Russia is helping North Korea learn how to wage modern warfare, improve its weapons systems, and gain valuable combat experience. He warned that this poses a threat not only to Ukraine, but also to every country in Asia that lies within range of North Korean missiles. If confirmed, the deployment would mark a significant escalation in defense cooperation between Moscow and Pyongyang. Over the course of the 4-year conflict, Russian President Vladimir Putin has increasingly relied on North Korea for artillery shells, missiles, and military support. Political scientist Oh Gyong-seob, a senior research fellow at the Korea Institute for National Unification, reacted to the claims saying,
"This is quite a plausible claim. It would be a win-win deal for both countries."
According to Oh Gyong-seob, North Korea provides Russia with a steady supply of low-cost frontline troops at a time when Moscow's pool of willing recruits has steadily declined after more than 4 years of war. In return, Pyongyang receives financial support as well as access to Russian military technology and operational experience. Current estimates suggest that North Korea already maintains around 14,000 frontline troops in support of Russia's war effort, alongside thousands of military engineers. While neither Moscow nor Pyongyang has confirmed the latest claims, the prospect of another 30,000 North Korean troops entering the conflict would represent a major expansion of their military partnership.